these years, these last couple of years, is you can't be like walk around with chest. Yes, we won the Club World Cup last season or during the summer, whatever, and people want to come out here and say, "Oh, we're world champions" and blah blah blah. That don't matter. That don't matter to me. Like I don't care. So I don't even know what to even start. Like I don't know where to even start. I don't. So obviously today we played our last Premier League game today against Sunderland, but of course Chelsea, and it's been the recipe this whole season is finding ways to lose games. Just finding new ways to lose games. Making up new ways to lose games. Not even making up. Honestly, at this point, it's the same script. Either a red, yellow card, either we make it seem like it's a close game, or either we get spanked. So I don't know. I don't know what to even say. So obviously, I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Take it back a little bit. Um, we started off before even season started winning the Club World Cup, and I was happy. Me personally, I wasn't even a fan of the Club World Cup. I didn't really care for the tournament, but obviously, when Chelsea won trophies, I'm happy. And also, we're coming off winning the Conference League, so I was like, well, you know what? That's a good start. Maybe we can build something with this. Maybe we can build something. Obviously, we didn't, but maybe we can build something with this. So from there, I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, we got a good team right now, but there's holes in this team. Under Maresca was asking for new center backs, obviously new strikers, and obviously those type of players. But but you know what the board says? Nah, we're good. We got Chalaba. Even though Leva Kwakawa is injured, we still got Fofana. Like like, do you even hear what I'm saying right now? It makes some sense. It makes some sense. We're going to the season with our best center backs injured, and who we got back there? Bums. Bums. Buddy Shealy? Is that who I'm supposed to be excited over? Him? So, like I said, bro, Mariska, and then we got to a point in the season where Mariska starts speaking his mind, and this doom board that we have, they don't like managers that are spoken. They don't like those type of managers. So obviously, when we had Poch, that was kind of the same problem why he got sacked in the end. Even though we ended up finishing the season on a high note with the help of obviously Cole Palmer, which was in his first season for us, he was amazing. He was damn near perfect. If we didn't have him that season, man, I don't know where we'd be right now. But Mariska ends up getting sacked, and then from there, I'm like, what's gonna happen now? Because there's no manager out there. There's no manager out there that wants to come to Chelsea. Not this current Chelsea. If I was a manager, I don't want to come there. So obviously we have the intimidating manager Callum, and obviously we have this whole I don't want to call it. What is it? Is it a collab? Is it a feature? You know when an artist has a song and there's a feature? Is this like Metro Boom and feature? Like what is our little collab with Starbird? So obviously Liam Senior comes to our club, and this guy, Liam Senior, man. Liam, mate. Liam, mate. I didn't understand. I didn't understand this at all. I did not understand this thing at all. Why do we get Liam Senior? What has Liam Senior shown me for me to be like, you know what? I need a good manager. I'm gonna go out there and get this guy. That guy. Hmm? Really? Liam Senior, guys? Liam. So obviously we get Liam Senior, and I wasn't happy about it. And then from there it is like just think about if you're a football fan, think about some of the worst record you can break as a football club. Think about maybe like losing games, playing defensive games against team like Brighton, instead of playing attacking football, trying to win games. You know, getting getting absolutely destroyed by Chelsea, not by Chelsea, getting absolutely destroyed in Champions League by PSG, which again they're a good team, but changing the goalkeeper because you want to play a certain football, certain way, certain play style, and that play style ends up being the reason why you lose that game. Bringing in, having players on the bench like Ganacho, and Liam Delap, and there's supposed to be the super sub. They're gonna come in and help your team play better. Them. So Liam Racine, man, I knew from the jump when we got him, and I was like, yeah, this is not this is not. I don't know. This is not gonna go into a good path. And you saw what happened after like 20 something games. I think it was like 23 games. He got sacked. We got him out of here. And Chelsea board or whoever hired him, you can't blame that on the fans. We didn't want him. You guys decided to hire this guy, bring him at a club, and you saw what happened. We literally got worse. Think about it. We started the season off, and we were fighting to win the Champions League. Even though for the most part of the season, Arsenal was leading. We were still fighting in the top. We were in that top three mix, especially because this season Liverpool wasn't as good, Man City wasn't as good. Obviously, Spurs, they damn near almost got relegated this season, but they survived. I'm mad about that one as well. But we were we were fighting almost the same thing as last season before we got Liam, and then things just got worse. Things just got worse. And I'm gonna say this right now. Ever since we had this clear league has taken over for the past 4 seasons, we finished 12th, sixth next season, fourth last season, and then this season we finished 10th. We're missing out on European ball. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to be back in the Conference League. To be honest, I didn't want to play Europe in general. I didn't think we deserve to play Europe. Yes, I would have taken Europa League because that's a better, little bit more respectful tournament than Conference League. Which is like I'm happy we won the Conference League, but that should be a one-time experience. I never want to be back there ever again. Never want to be back there ever again. So this whole thing about Chelsea, I hope we play the Conference League. Some people that were saying that, I was like, no, I don't want to be back in that tournament ever again. I hope there's still no one clips this up and this doesn't come back to haunt me. I never want to play. I never want to play ever again in the Conference League. Never, never again. So obviously we finished 10th place this season. So we missed out on some European ball. We're basically in the same position that Man United was this year. We're playing one game a week. We'll be playing one game a week in North Europe. We hoping to maybe win a Carabao Cup, maybe FA Cup, and hopefully go back to win the Premier League again. Because Chelsea FC, you can't tell me we are not mad watching our rivals lifting trophies left and right. You can't tell me you're mad about it. Yes, I can come out here and say, oh yeah, we've been numb to this pain. This has been happening for many years over and over again. It doesn't really matter. I'm numb to it, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I can say that too. Yes, I'm numb to it. Whatever. I'm not surprised it's happening. But I need this color. I need Blues to be a serious football club once again. These people that are currently in charge of my football club, Blue Coat, the directors, they're trash. They're trash. Don't get me wrong. Some of the players on our team need to be gone next season as well, and I'm gonna get to that as well. But for the most part, whoever is running my club right now is 2 fingers down for them. 2 fingers down. So back to the manager topic. Obviously, we sacked Liam Senior, and then obviously Kellen went back to being a tournament manager once again. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not gonna be too tough on him. Obviously, like I was expecting to play better sometimes, but like at the same time, it's like he wasn't supposed to be a manager in the first place. He's just a guy that we have to sack managers, and he's the guy that comes in and helps out and blah blah blah. And it seems like he got rewarded, so that means he's gonna be under staff with Xabi Alonso when Xabi Alonso comes in. So the announcement was after we lose the FA Cup final to Man City. And actually, let me talk about that final. That final was too trash to me. That second half, first I was like, okay, you know what? First half, fine. We're playing reserve football. I see what we're doing. We know that Messi has the quality to score goals. Second half, it didn't even seem like we even were trying to win the game. Like, show some fight. Show some fight. So after that loss in the final, they announced that Xabi Alonso is officially coming to Chelsea FC. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really think he's gonna come to our club. I thought they were just rumors, and then they were gonna hit us with the little monkey see, monkey do, and then we are gonna end up with a totally different manager. But they announced Chambi Alonso right after the FA Cup final. Damn year, looking back now, I know why they announced that. They wanted us to forget about what just happened in the final. And I didn't forget. Y'all didn't fool me. Y'all did not fool me. But after the loss in the final, I was like, you know what? New manager, same old story. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping, like I said, I have no problem with Xabi Alonso. My problem is who we have up top. So we'll see if they give Xabi Alonso the freedom to operate the way he wants, to buy players that we need. Just typical stuff. They gave him the manager title, so he's not a coach, he's a manager. So hopefully they give him that freedom to collect and buy players that we need on our team. Because I'm gonna say it right now, certain players on our team right now need to be gone next season. Liam Delap. Liam Delap. I've never seen a striker more terrible in my life. Generally, all my life, all my life. Of all the strikers that Chelsea FC have had at our club, he might be the worst one. He might be the worst one of all the strikers we've had. Liam Delap might be the worst one. We signed Ganache from Man United, and then no one even wanted him. No one even wanted him. I know Ganache is still young. People might say, oh, maybe Ganache in the future, he might be a better player than what he is right now. But my thing is just like, Ganache wasn't really even good at Man United in the first place. So why we signed him? What did he see from Ganache that I didn't see with my own eyes? No? I got wingers on my team that just spam, that they just spam crosses the whole game, and they spam crosses and they spams runs and lose the ball. Pedro Neto, it's another guy that I wanted gone before this even started. People were telling me, oh no, Dan, out of all the wingers that we have right now, I'd rather keep Neto. Is this the Neto that you guys were asked for? The Neto that's getting stuffed off and he's smiling like he's some world star type of guy. If that's the guy that y'all want to stay. So this season, like, he told me a lot of things. For finding another guy that's either he plays for a couple of games, gets a red card, goes back to injury. And then find it. He's been okay, or he's been solid sometimes when he plays for us. But I don't know what I'm getting out of him ever because I don't know. Are you gonna be injured? Come back, play for like four games in a row, and then go injured again. Speaking of injury, Rumi Lavia. What Lavia? Lavia. I don't want to come out here and start insulting Lavia by name, but like, what is it? Is it Lavia? Is it bad luck? Is it a staff? Like, what is it? This guy Rumi Lavia, I'm not even trolling. I don't know what he does. Like, he's a great player. He's one of those players that you need him in your midfield. Like every time he plays, I'm like, oh my god, this guy is so good. But it's like, I don't know. It's like I don't know if he's gonna play though ever. I never know if he's gonna play ever. Because I see him sometimes he comes in, plays maybe one game, and then I don't see him for like 6 more months. And then the season comes to the end, I see him one time, and then that's it. So like at this point, we might have to get. I'm not even lying. At this point, we might have gotten scammed. I think we got scammed by Romeo Lavia. We got scammed. There's no way we sign a player and he doesn't play. He's damn near not playing the same games as Madrid was suspended. They're damn near playing the same amount of games. It's not that far. It's not that far. So Romeo Lavia, I don't know if it's the medical staff that need to blame. I don't know if you just have bad luck. I don't know if you got somebody like gave you some bad juju. You're messing with the wrong people. But please, bro, I just need a full season now of something so I can assess what type of team I have at least. So next player, Cucurella, who's been good for us. Demi plays every game. I'm gonna be honest. We it seemed like we might be losing a couple players this season. Cucurella might be going to La Liga. Enzo Fernandez, who's been linked to Real Madrid for the past I don't know how. He came to our team when we were terrible, and we're still terrible. So if he leaves, I'm not gonna be mad if he leaves because we're not any better than we were when he came. We're not any better. Ja Pedro is getting links to is getting links to Barcelona. He said he wants to play Champions League ball. So if Ja Pedro leaves next season, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be mad. But luckily, with Joao Pedro, it's still on the contract. So if Chelsea says he can stay, he has to stay. He has to stay. But the only problem with that is if a player is holding a player, or if a team is holding a player, that player might not play 100%. He might play 50%. So that's not a good thing. But like I said, if we lose players next season, I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be. I'm not. I won't be even mad. Like I said, if Enzo stays at Chelsea FC, he's 100% a starter. But if he leaves, I'm not gonna be surprised. If Corella leaves, I'm not gonna be surprised. If João Pedro leaves, I'm not gonna be surprised. But I didn't need us to get rid of the garbage on our team. We got too many garbage players on our team that are getting away with free money, free wages that are out there putting 0 out of 10 performances each week. And speaking of bad performance, how much more red cards were we gonna collect this season? It felt like every other game at some point this year we were collecting a red card here, red card here, and cherry on top this season to end the season, we end the season with a red card. Of course, we end the season with a red card. Of course, you know I'm not I'm not even surprised at this point. I am not surprised. I am not surprised. So, like I said, bro, I can talk about in March, from March to April, there was a point where we collected only 9 points out of like 39. Out of like 39, we collected 9 points. Imagine you have a chance to collect nine. You have a chance to collect 39 points, and you somehow managed to collect only 9 points, only 9 points in a span of 2 months. In a span of 2 months. So this is not. This is. I'm not even crashing. I'm not crashing out. I'm not crashing out. This is me. I'm calm. I'm calm. So, like I said, once again, I don't ever want to see Liam Rosina ever again near my club. I already sacked him. Maresca, that's a long ago. That's an ex. He's probably going to Max City most likely. Obviously, Callum's gonna be here under Jabi Alonso. But please, bro, my club is down bad. This club is down bad. Please, please, I'm begging, bro. I'm begging, bro. Please, please. I need my club to come back and get once again. I need the Chelsea that was used to win Premier Leagues. I need the Chelsea that used to finesse a couple, a couple of Champions League here and there. I need a good striker. Yeah, Japper is good, but he might be gone. I need Liam Delap gone. I need Pedro Neto gone. I need Garnacho gone. I need Badashili gone. I need Romeo Lavia to stop getting injured every day. I don't know. Romeo Lavia, what do you need out of me? Lavia, what do you need out of me? Lavia, do I need you to take you to the chamber, to a chamber, the healing chamber, or something? What do you need out of me? Stop getting injured. Or medical staff, fix him up. So, obviously, we got a couple players going to the World Cup. Rich James is going to the World Cup. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit selfish. I would rather not him play at the World Cup. Maybe keeping a buck. You know, I'd rather him just rest it for the summer, get ready for next season still. Rich James, he's gonna be playing the World Cup. Obviously, Malagusu is gonna be playing the World Cup. Pedro Neto is gonna be playing the World Cup. But I'm gonna be honest. I need Pedro Neto to be gone next season. Malagusto, he might be going next season. I might need him to leave too, depending on who's out there in the market. Obviously, I think Marco Quilla is most likely that is going to the World Cup as well. Obviously, Spain haven't announced their squad for some reason. They're taking their time announcing their squad. But yeah, it is sad the way like one day I was just happy to support in Chelsea, and then one other season it just went downhill. Things just went downhill. I don't know what happened. Things just started going downhill. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a bad luck. No, maybe I've done some wrong things in my life, which that I'm not aware of. Maybe that's the case. So once again, this season was not a season to remember. Is it the people are saying this is the worst season we've had ever since? And this is the worst season in Chelsea history. I don't think it's the worst season, but it's definitely up there. It might be like number two, number three. For me, till this day, the worst Chelsea season ever was at 2022 to 23 when we finished 12th. That season, bro, I was waking up around 4 a.m. sometimes to watch these games, knowing that we were gonna lose. Knowing the fact that we were gonna lose, I was up early watching these stupid games, knowing that we were gonna lose those games. So once again, shout out to Xabi Alonso. Obviously, new manager at our team, 4-year contract. I'm again, like I said, I'm praying. Whatever God is out there, I'm feeling crossed. Please, just give him freedom and let's see what he cooks. Give Xabi Alonso freedom and let's just see what he does. Let's just see what he does. Like I said, I'm happy now that the season's over, so I don't have to suffer through these Chelsea games. I can enjoy my summer. I can enjoy my summer. I can start. We can start deep sure we can start building this channel so we can hit 1,000 subscribers very soon. The World Cup is coming up, so things are gonna be really really on the high note, on the way up. So that's been your boy, Chelsea FC. This season, another disappointment. At this point, it's like, how much more can I take? How much more? At this point, I'm on the ground already. I'm getting beat up. I'm getting punched up, and it's gonna keep going like this. So until this club decides to be serious once again, Chelsea officially we're a mid-table team. We are. If like I said, if you look at the last 4 years, 12, 6, 4th, and 10. If you do the math, whatever type of math people do, we're a mid-table club now. We're a mid-club table. So next season, we're playing one game a week. I need to see better things out there. Better things out there. So I don't want to be out here yapping for 1 hour. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut the live in a bit. But once again, thank you guys for watching. Um, I think right now we're at 622 subscribers. So very soon we'll be hitting 700 subscribers. Obviously the 1,000. So I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been one half of the People Show. Signing out. Chelsea FC. Please, please, please.